Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of my series of Redstone with Dummy. The basic concept of this series is we'll just try out some redstone stuff. I generally have a project I want to use redstone with in my either LP or skyblock, and this is where I'll try to design it and I'll let you guys watch. That way I don't have to waste my time difficultly showing it to you in the series. It can just be done here, and you can watch my mental failures as I do it. And this is just the little thing I built quick, dedicated to the Redstone series. This is just a server I created, a creative server where I can just do everything, and this is where we'll be doing it. And today, for the first stuff we're going to do is just some basic redstone. Most of you who are watching this probably know most things about redstone, but for right now, I'm just going to go over the basics, and I'll show you the first project we're going to work on, and we'll see how we can do. Let me set a few things up, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, guys, we're back. I've just set up some basic stuff about redstone. Just most of you will know this, but if you don't, maybe it'll help you out. So basically what redstone is you get an input signal, which is one of these, a lever, and there's many ways it can be transmitted. It can be activated, but basically the redstone signal goes and then it does something. These are pistons for this demonstration. So lever, it's a permanent activator. It provides redstone power to this block, and then the redstone takes it from the block and transmits it. Button, it is a temporary push while it is in. It is powering this block. Redstone transmits it, same thing, but it's only while the button's pushed in. Tripwire, same thing, and it powers both sides. For redstone, it can operate many things, more than I have here. It can do doors, fences, trapdoors, sticky pistons, repeaters, many different things. Just activates all of them. Now redstone itself, the signal can travel 16 total blocks, including itself. So that's 15 blocks from the source. As you see, this is 15 away. I'll count it for you guys, just so you make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's powering this block. It doesn't go the 16th block. As you can see here, here's a repeater. Repeater basically just takes the redstone signal and strengthens it back to the full strength. So basically it just acts like the block that you are powering. And so it doesn't go there. And then this one also goes 15 blocks away, so 16 total. And as you can see here, this is 15 away, this is 16 away. So that's that. That is what basically the redstone is. Redstone signals are. There's a lot of different things, different mechanisms you can create, and we'll get into that later. But for now, that's it. Now what I've created here, which is going to be important for the project we're going to work on today, is there's a piston under each of these. So we're going to see what a piston can move. Sticky pistons and pistons can move the same thing. It's just it brings it back down after you've moved it. So let's see. Just a quick overview of what we have here. This leaf block I believe will get destroyed, and I'm not entirely sure what it will do to all of these blocks, but this is a tilled one instead of an untilled. It should move the tilled up and not untill it. This is just note block, stick pistons, a bunch of other stuff here. So we'll see what it can move and what it can't move. So yep, this was the grass block. Can't move the grass block. It destroyed the glass block completely. Tilled soil moved up. Bedrock can't. Note block can't. Note block and juke boxes, I believe, act the same. Both pistons, glass. This was cobweb. Broke the cobweb. It can move the full metal stones, bookcase, all stairs. Obsidian, can't move it. Just raw ores, can. This is half slabs. This is an interesting thing. So it's in the same position that it was originally. So it will move half slabs that are above the ground with that space, and it'll keep that space. It's a good trick to have. Sand, nether sand, doesn't move furnaces, does move workbenches, doesn't move chests or any of these fun special things. What did we have here? What did we have here? Let's see. I do not remember, because there's the fence. Well, we'll have to go. I'll look back at the video and I'll tell you what it was in a second. Okay, so what was here was a watermelon. I should have realized that. So unprofessional of me. Okay, so it's good to know what you can move and can't move. We'll keep all this stuff up as kind of a reference guide for us if we ever need to come over here and figure out what is and is not possible. Like, you can't hide a furnace behind a wall, or you can't hide enchanting table or ender table. You can cover them up, but you can't move them themselves. So good to know. And yeah, I'll show you a couple of the cool tricks with redstone before we start. I need that. I need that. I need a repeater. And we'll use a button. And I think that's it. Yep. Okay. So what I'm going to show you here is how to pretty easily just do a one tick. What one tick lets you do in many things, like it can activate a timer. A one tick can... It has a special trait with sticky pistons that I'll also show you here. And to do this, you basically need that sticky piston underneath, any kind of block that can transmit a redstone signal on top, a repeater on the other side, and then I'll show you what it does over here. So this is the setup with the just one tick, and this, oops, I don't need to do that. And this is just a sticky piston without the one tick. Okay, so first the not one tick. See, it just brings it up and brings it down. It's the general way a sticky piston works. And now this is the one tick. You see how the sticky piston left the block behind? It's a very useful thing. Okay, and the way it basically works is this is transmitting a signal to here, to the sticky piston. And as soon as the sticky piston receives the signal, it raises itself. But at the same time it receives a signal to raise, this repeater transmits the signal through to this redstone to the sticky piston, so it's just a one tick, because this block is no longer here, it's up here. Redstone circuit's no longer connected, creates one tick. So that's a cool little thing to show. Okay, now for the good stuff, for where you can watch me be stupid. What we are going to do today is create a waterfall that will part for us and then come back. And let me show you where it's going to go in a quick clip here, and then we'll come back to this creative world. Okay guys, so this is where we are going to do it. Waterfalls right, it's going to be somewhere around there. So yep, back to the redstoning. Okay guys, now that you see where it's going to be, let me get to this whole thinking part. Okay, we'll start over here, I guess. Okay, so there's two ways I'm thinking of how we can do this. The first way is with a dispenser and a water bucket. So with the dispenser and water bucket, if you open up, put it in, and then provide a signal to the dispenser, you click, water is released, and my button's gone. Okay, let's put a lever on this. That is my bad, guys. Okay, so then it received another signal, so it retracted it. basically, the dispenser works by just getting a signal. So right now, redstone signal's off. It's on. It received the signal, or maybe the other way around. I don't remember. But we can tell if it's off or on by this. So right now it's on. So now it's off. So yeah, every time it receives a redstone signal, it puts out or takes away. So right now the water bottle is empty. We can do the same thing for later thinking, for maybe a future project. You can, or for any project you're thinking of, you can do the same thing with a lava bucket. So, and that works for basically anything. Anything you put in here and dispense, it'll shoot out every tick. So you could set up a timer on this as well and dispense things out of it, like eggs or ender pearls or whatever you want. Though if it's ender pearls or eggs and you want them in your inventory, it needs to be a dropper instead of a dispenser. Dispensers shoot things, droppers just drop them. Okay, so yeah, so the way we could do it with this is just have these all at the top, and I'd want to hide them, so I'd have to use this over here, this thing where I can pull out or pull the block away, have the water dispense, and then when I want the waterfall shut off, pull the water back and then move these out so you don't see the dispensers as we're moving. That's one possible way. The other way would just be to do that same thing with these, except for just have continuous water sources at the top. So basically, let's do a demo. See if I can get the dispenser to go the right way. Okay. And then oh, I did not want that. And then oops, that there. Okay, so we'll say that's out there. Yeah, that'll work. Well, that'll work for a demo. I want this one. Okay, so basically we're just creating that design over there, right here. So basically, crap, I totally forgot about protecting my redstone. So basically, yeah, this isn't going to go back now. Uh-oh. Let's do this. Now it'll be a good demonstration. So as you see, it'll flow out. If you just imagine that this block, you had the water source above this block, up here, and I guess I could do that. Maybe an easier, a better demonstration than this. Let's put it back. So as you see, this would be the cliff right there, and then when you want the waterfall to come, it would flow like that. And then when you want it to part for you, it'd go back like that. I'm thinking that it might just be easier to do this one. Which way would be easier? This one I think would create less lag for the server because I wouldn't have constantly flowing water. I don't know. Both designs will work. We'll test it. And now the other part of the project is, so we want to create a walkway that automatically extends for you when you go there. So we'll set up a demo of that here. So the general idea would be you'd put like a pressure plate right here. A pressure plate acts just like a lever. It creates a redstone signal. And then you would have, not there. Down here you would have sticky pistons. And they would all extend upwards, and let's see, where are they? So to power one of these blocks, you have to power the block next to it, or piston. So let's just do a quick demo here, how it can work. I need a block in my inventory, there we go. So if I power this block, it extends. If I put power directly to it, it extends. Powering this block does nothing. Powering this block does nothing. But if I did this, that'll extend it. Same thing with the block. If I power, let's just place one, there we go. So if I power that block, also extends. So basically you can power any of these stone blocks or the piston itself to create it, to have it extend. So for us, we'll do something pretty, so this is a pretty simple project we're doing today. Nothing too complex on our first try. That way we don't mess it up today. Okay, there we go. I just cleared those out so I can make sure I extended the redstone far enough. Okay. Oh, that will not do that. We need it right here. That's why I really did this. See, and this is the dummy part. Okay, so when we put this stone back, we can test this out quick with a lever. That should have extended. Why didn't that extend? See, this is the with dummies part. I know if I run redstone on top of this, it'll extend it. But apparently underneath does not. And I know if we do this, I'll show you another. So torches are another redstone thing. If you place a torch on the side of something you're powering, I'll show you this above ground so you can easily see it. So if you place a torch, it's lit originally, but you can invert its signal by placing a lever. So if it receives a redstone signal when it's placed on the side like that, it inverts it, or on the top as well, it also inverts it. So this is the way you can do a vertical redstone signal if you need to have something go upwards, a signal go upwards, which is how we're going to get our redstone signal from this pressure plate to the top of the waterfall, where we either do this mechanism or something with that mechanism. So, because as you can see here, it just inverts the signal. And I know if we do this, or I'm fairly certain if we do this, yeah, see that powers the block above it. I thought this powered the block above it too when we did this, but obviously I'm mistaken there. So when I was, and this is how So what we could also do is put a repeater into all these, but that's a lot of redstone. Like, we could do this and then have the redstone signal coming like that into the repeater, and then it'd power each individual one, but I feel like that is not the best way to do it, because that requires a lot of redstone. So that's basically, so this basically is just powering the block that it's at, and the one above and the one below too. So right now it's actually powering all of this redstone by transmitting the signal down one. So what we could do is do a line of torches and invert the signal. That will probably be cheaper and easier to hide than repeaters, because repeaters require... Oh, what is the formula for repeaters? I know it's smooth stone on the bottom. I think it's smooth stone, redstone, and quartz. If I believe I'm correct, and I'm sure I am. And I need smooth stone, redstone, and quartz. Quartz would be under... Not there, not there. Maybe here? Not food. Probably under this one. You guys probably see and I don't. There you go. So yeah, this is the formula for a repeater, which can be costly. I also haven't gone to the nether yet, so I don't know. That's going to be for... Oh, no. That's right. It's redstone torches that I need, which is the same as redstone. It's just a piece of redstone above a stick. So let's get a bunch of you and get all of you back. So this is the formula to get a repeater. I thought. Redstone in the middle. Oh, that is the formula. So that's even cheaper than I thought. I don't have to go to the nether. So it's basically 3 pieces of redstone, 2 sticks, and 3 of that. Because to make a... Why did I just get bucket? That's not what I selected. Here we go. So to make a redstone torch, it's a stick and a redstone. So it's cheaper for me to make these. So what I'm thinking then is to invert the signal. I'd have to have a signal going into the back of each of these blocks. No, I lied. It's going to be cheaper for us to just do repeaters on all of these. So... See, as you can see, I'm fairly decent at redstone, but I'm not perfect at redstone. Now what we can do with this is, if we want these to extend rather than all at once, we could put a delay on some of these. So every tick here is an extra tick in the game. A tick is part of a second. So we'll do 4 ticks. Let's see how many do we have. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, now I just need to... This will obviously be cleaner when I do it in a single player, or when I put in the LP. But for now, we'll just leave it dirty. This is about the concept, not the actual implementation. So, as you can see right there, let me just show you quick. When you step on this dispenser, it powers this block, which powers the redstone below it, which comes over here. And then we'll just run this all the way along here. That'll power all the repeaters, which power all of the sticky pistons. See how that goes? And now if we put water in here, all around the corners, make some water source blocks. Oh, see. So now it's all done. So now, have to be faster about it. We're probably gonna have to put a delay in here. Let's see. So that'll extend for me, and now as it retracts, it recreates all these source blocks. So just like that. And what we can do is put a delay in here, right here. So this will also extend the signal. So as you see, when we step on it, they'll stay for longer. So that time I could just walk across it. So that's also what a repeater can do. Is it extends the signal the longer you have that lit. So there we go. So that is that. So I'll have to basically what I'll have to do is put this in. I don't know. I wish it looked better and it did one at a time rather than appear all at once. But maybe we'll make it'll look better in our LP. I might spruce it up a little bit from there. And so basically from here, I'll have to run. Well, I guess I'll do a demonstration for you. I hope there's no water here. Okay, up here. Good. I thought for a second I might have picked the wrong spot and gone right up to where there was water underneath. But I think I was right next to it. Yeah, I was. That was close. Okay, so I just put this in here because I think it probably gets to about the limit of the redstone. So what we'll do is right here. So this will power the block that's right above it. So we're going to put a block right there and put a torch on top of it. And then right there, torch on top. Oh, I've got torches right there. I don't know why I was going so far on my line. Wait, what? Why didn't that? I need to do, that's why. I need to do this. Let's come back here. Boom. There we go. So now it should work. See how it's this one? We'll get rid of this one for a second. That was our demo one. So if you watch this top torch, see how it switched? So this will be hidden behind the mountain somewhere. And it will, let me cover this all up quick so that when I do the demonstration. And then we'll either do, oh, that's not where I want it. There we go. So basically, and let me do this quick. I just want the water flowing. So basically what will happen is we'll walk across this, the waterfall will part for us, and we'll go through. And we'll obviously have to do something to speed that up, or we'll probably have to delay the bridge extending, like have the pressure plate be back here somewhere, and then the signal goes directly there and delay it to this. And then we'll have to do a second signal that reactivates the waterfall. And there's a couple ways we can do that, but I will save that part of it for when we install it in the LP, so you guys have something else to learn, something interesting to see. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. There wasn't a lot that went on. This first couple are just going to be just kind of showing you guys some redstone tricks and whatnot. Not too terribly redstone. It's not going to be a redstone experts episodes right at the beginning. There'll be probably 3 or 4 episodes of just some basic stuff, and then we'll get into a little more complicated after that. And we're always just going to leave all of our old test stuff up, so we can always go back and look at it, see what we did, see what's going on, see if any changes have been made in updates, because a lot of times when Mojang does updates to Minecraft, it changes how redstone works, and stuff might get broken. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the LP when I install this. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and have a wonderful day. Bye.